What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Wednesday, November 2nd, 2022. I am your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast, bringing it to you every single day. Hey, guys and girls, have you heard about the new TBC Plus subscription service? Just launched it last week, got members rolling in. It's simple. Just go to my TBC Plus, spell out plus, .com, mytbcplus.com. Check it out. Check out the options there. Try to keep it pretty simple, easy to sign up. Your benefits, you get a free t-shirt right out of the gate. You pick the shirt, any size. I'll send it anywhere you want. Next, you get daily Ohio State football text right to your phone. Next, a post-game call-in show. All right, we're going to talk like an hour after the game, maybe less, depending on what time the game gets over with. But a weekly post-game call-in show. We can do it on video. I'll be on video. You guys don't have to be. You can call in from your phone. I'll give you a number and throw questions, comments, whatever. I'll let you on the air. And what else? We have discounts if you sign up for an annual membership and stuff. So go to mytbcplus.com to check it out. I appreciate you. Now, on with the show. All right. So typically on Wednesdays, we talk Ryan Day highlights from his press conference. Jesus, coffee in the mouth. So that's what we're going to do today, as usual. Brian Day and Jim Knowles and Brian Hartline graced us with their presence. So let's kick it off with Ryan Day. Starting off on injuries, he said the Mayan Williams hand injury is not serious, but then he goes on to say he's no longer going to provide updates on injuries because it's not fair to the players, whatever. So the Saturday morning availability report will be the only info we have to go on. So that means nothing to me. It's garbage. And on that Mayan injury, the fucking chain gang at Penn State is how he got hurt. They didn't drop the chains, the big yard marker sticks. He fucking ran into it. They're supposed to drop it. We've had that problem before. Somebody else, who was it? Fields? I think Fields got hurt on the sideline once from those morons not dropping the fucking sticks. So anyways, do better. I don't know why do the guys in stripes always seem to be a pain in the ass? They're not helping us, they're hurting us. Anyways, I've had enough. Day went on to say that there are things they can clean up in the run game, but he doesn't think there are any glaring issues when he reviewed the tape. He did say on Chip Trainum, he's at running back full-time as of right now. He's learning the offense, and he was ready to go on Saturday if they needed him. He said it'd be really nice to get Dallin Hayden and Chip on the field over the next few weeks to get some reps. So I agree. There's no need to go running Trey and Mayan out there if they're a little dinged, especially Mayan. So what else? On the cornerback rotation, he said he thought Penn State played well at receiver. Yeah, I'd say Parker Washington had like fucking 200 yards, dude. But he said he thought that the corners were there in position and the corner play was better, in his opinion. He said he's looking forward to get Cam Brown back, but he did say it's good to see Jordan Hancock back in there. I agree. It's good to see Jordan Hancock anywhere on the field. He went on the corners. Denzel Burke said the first thing he noticed is that he's practicing consistently and he's playing every game at a high level. So that's about it. Said he probably has six games or so playing in the system, this new system. So he's kind of saying, the system, he was lagging behind because of the system. I don't know if I buy that. It sounds made up. So anyways, he said he should improve. Cade Stover, he said Cade was unbelievable on Saturday. His leadership on the sideline, he was right there. He never wavered. Didn't expect Cade to ever waver. I don't care if he's taking on 11 dudes on his own. On JTT, as the defensive player of the game, it's a big deal to grade out a champion. It's a huge deal. The guys went nuts. Certainly one of the most historic games in college football. And it's not even an exaggeration given what he did Saturday. On JSN, on Jackson, this is important. He said he's absolutely confident that Jackson could still play for Ohio State this season, but thinks that Buckeyes could still achieve their goals without it. I would agree. I'm not so confident in him playing. What else? Turnover margin was a huge part of the Buckeyes winning the game on Saturday. He said they still have plenty of things to clean up, obviously, like the running game. Said that these good Big Ten defenses make you work, and we're not all of a sudden going to go pass happy. We're not doing that. So I wouldn't expect him to. No coach is going to completely abandon the run, but I think there are times when he gets into a rut play calling, whether it's Kevin Wilson or him or whoever's got the controls. But and they do have to stay focused over these next few weeks with the level of the competition that's coming up. So he said you have to continue to get better doing what you do every week, and you don't want to show weakness, and you could set yourself up for failure down the road. He was asked about the shared tunnel at Michigan's Big House. He said, I'm not going to go down that road. We try to plan ahead to make sure there are no issues. Don't have to worry about it this year, but next year we'll see. Moving on, little Jim Knowles, not a lot from him. He said Ohio State did give up too many big plays against Penn State on Saturday, and they've dealt with them. So the issues have been addressed. I assume most of them were in the secondary. So I don't know what else you can do. He did joke that a defensive touchdown should be points subtracted from the opposing team rather than adding points to your score. So interesting way to look at it. I don't have a problem with that. But then you got teams getting into the negatives possibly, and it makes it weird. But anyways, he did say JT's athletic ability is very unique. He's been around guys with unique traits, but not at that size. And he said none of us were surprised by the game he had on Saturday. Said it's the best performance he's ever seen by a defensive end, and he dominated in every phase of the game, I would say. Yes. Gold star for you, Coach Knowles. All right, Brian Hartline. Pretty boy. He says the freshman wideouts are gaining more and more momentum. This is important because some of these guys are going to get thrust into some second and third string reps, in games. So he says a couple of guys are really starting to come out of that group. He didn't say who. He did say that he likes the development of Xavier Johnson and Jaden Ballard. It's been important for the wide receiver room, and he believes they're on a good track right now. On Marvin Harrison Jr. and Emeka Egbuka, he said, I think they hold themselves to a higher expectation than probably we do. After, I got to mention this, I've read, he said that after they got back from Penn State Saturday, that Emeka was in the Woody for 2 hours catching jugs because he had a drop in the game. That's pretty high standard. That's pretty strong work ethic too. Wow. Back on to Jackson Smith and Jigba. He said that JSN's been beating himself up a little bit. He's been better this week. He wants to play in the worst way. And Hartline says that he has a huge level of confidence that he'll play again for the Buckeyes. Huge level of confidence. All right. I don't know what that means. Sounds like a lot of word salad. Hartline said that on Harrison Jr. that he is beyond professional in his work ethic. There's a lot of professionals that never work like he does. He did mention Julian Fleming being very vocal in the wide receiver room this year, and being vocal is not Marvin's cup of tea. So he leads by example, which is fine. He's doing a damn good job. Last thing he said on CJ Stroud, that his calm definitely provides a lot of confidence with the offense. So That's good. Confidence is good. But that's all we got for you today. Please don't forget, check mytbcplus.com, and we will hit you up again tomorrow. Hope you have a good day on this dry hump day. Talk to you later, and go Bucks.